A resonator is a container of air with at least one opening, which amplifies or dampens certain frequencies of an instrument. These accentuated frequencies form spectral peaks or resonances, which we call formants. Formants play a critical role in speech, helping us to create and comprehend words. In music and speech, formants help define the acoustic signature of each instrument or voice. The size, shape, material, wall thickness, and density of the resonator affects which formants become excited. The term formant was coined in 1894 by Ludemar Hermann, a German physiologist and speech scientist who tested theories of vowel production. Formants do play an integral role in speech creation and comprehension. The human vocal tract is a unique and complex resonator, producing a wide variety of sounds. To create voiced speech, air is forced through the closed vocal folds, causing them to vibrate. This vibration passes through the remainder of the vocal tract, which shapes and filters the sound. The vocal tract includes the vocal folds, the larynx, the pharynx, the oral cavity, and nasal cavity. Along the way, the epiglottis, tongue, nasal port, soft palate, hard palate, and lips also shape the sound. As we speak, these areas of muscle and tissue continuously change shape, size, and density, working to create a wide variety of sounds, which are defined in part by their formant frequencies. For instance, form the vowel sound ah and notice how your vocal tract changes in shape. Good, now speak A at the same pitch. Now E. O. And oo. The vocal tract's complex anatomy produces hundreds of formants simultaneously, but for vowel production and comprehension, the first three formants are the most important. Ah. The vowel ah, for instance, has formants around 750, 940, and 2200 Hz. Each vowel has formants located in signature frequency ranges. The formants for each vowel are fixed in place, independent of pitch. Even as the frequency of someone's voice goes up or down, the formant frequencies will remain the same if they continue to make the vowel sound. Ah. 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 Our vocal tract adjusts on the fly to maintain the formants. Formants also help define some consonants, which are sounds that are made through the constriction of the vocal tract. Formants are critical to singing because they provide vocal resonance. Resonance occurs when the harmonics created by the vibrating vocal folds are amplified by the configuration of the vocal tract. This increases the volume of the voice, allowing it to travel farther while also reducing fatigue to the singer. Professional singers practice to develop what is called a singer's formant, which is a peak around the 3000 Hz range. This peak allows the voice to stand out amongst louder accompaniment, such as an orchestra or band. Rooms can also be said to have formants, with the size, shape, materials, and objects inside contributing to which frequencies become excited or dampened. Singers and musicians may exploit these characteristics by adjusting the timbre of their instrument to match the formants in the room. For toning and chanting, formants provide focal points that still the mind and tune the listener into the subtle details of vibration. To feel this on your own, close your eyes and begin humming at a comfortable pitch. Now open your mouth to the vowel oo. Very slowly transition to the vowel e. You should hear different harmonics becoming accentuated as you transition. Keep shifting between the vowels oo and e and listen closely to your voice. Lastly, formants help to define the characteristic timbre of a voice or an instrument. Each person and instrument is unique. Their size, shape, and how they are built combine to create an individual sound. Our minds are able to decode these subtle variations and extract meaning from them. For humans, they help us differentiate between male and female, young and old, large and small. They also give us information about one's dialect or country of origin. For instruments, they help tell the differences between strings and woodwinds, or bass and a violin. Formants are responsible for a myriad of information that we subtly put out and take in. Our minds and bodies quietly work to communicate and receive this information. Without formants, we could not create or navigate the world in the same way.